a special YouTube channel representation with a special subscriber milestone. A special YouTube channel subscriber milestone representation. As one dare might say, it is worth the presentation. A special YouTube channel subscriber milestone representation. A special celebratory representation of subscriber presentations representing. Well, this is another special channel representation. Sorry about that. But yes, it's certainly another special channel representation. Thanks everybody for watching. Hello, and you here? No, I don't think, I'm sorry for misinterpreting it as an audience of watching, but the special channel representation. And this person who I'm representing, his channel has impressively made it past the 420 subscriber milestone. That is my best friend David Scott. And David Scott, whose channel, which used to come under the channel titling of David Scott, which is now, well, Wheels, well, David Scott, aka Wheels, or aka David's Collective Videography. Even though it's not changed to David's Collective Videography, it's still Wheels, at least for the time being, for a little while longer. But on the pleasing pressed default of news, David's channel has reached the 420 subscriber milestone. Well, it's more than that now, because David does not upload videos regularly, but once he's attended an event, be it classic car running event or what else is there, just mini or heritage vintage rally events, or veteran car runs, or heritage museums. I know he started taking some videos of heritage museums, whether it be it transport or anything heritage or vintage related. His channel specialises in those sorts of contents. I did once recommend train spotting to him, but he's never got around to it. But that's all right, not to worry. There's plenty of time to think about rail train spotting. It's completely fine. As also I am a rail enthusiast as well, as all of you pretty much know, and David knows so too. Sorry. And and David, I don't think he would consider himself a rail enthusiast, but I'm sure one day he would probably get into to become a railway train spotting enthusiast, but never mind if he does not. I think he's more than happy with the hobby he has. But David, I am terribly fortunate to have a wonderful best friend like David. Being with David is like being with my late grandfather Edmund, who sadly died back in 2020, as all of you pretty much know. So, so yes. Yes. And also I was the one that got David into uploading videos onto YouTube. And now he's started ever since. It's this enchanted story he sometimes reminds me of, saying, whenever I'm representing his subscriber milestones and all that, I'm like, or ever representing a Daphne and Nixie video talking about David and all that, and all the support he's always continually throwing in towards Daphne and Nixie whenever he sees a video of them, a new video of them, that is. He's like, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have started this YouTube thing, and because of you, and you, the one that got me into YouTubing, he says those friendly sorts of things, or there's those marvellous friendly sorts of things he always says, and I thank you from my heart, David. From my heart, my utmost thanking gratitude for your friendly words of courteous sincerity towards me and all that, for getting you into YouTubing. I didn't think my inspirational chats, as you like to think of it, as you like to be thinking of it, a chat of thinking and all the rest of it, or chat of thriving thoughts, specialising in various other interest of things, or to reboot someone's outlook of interest, what have you. He now says that since when we first met at Worthing Bus Rally 2021, just over 3 weeks after I first started hearing from him. So it was actually quite quick how we met. I first started hearing from him on the evening of Thursday of the 1st of July of 2021, which was on a Daphne video, because he loves cats as much as I do. That's something we have in common. We both absolutely love cats. But don't get us wrong, we do like dogs. We very much like dogs. I mean, there was a dog, I think, at either the Eastbourne Miniature Steam Railway or Hove Park Miniature Railway, and David and myself were there together, and we encountered a dog, and David would not hesitate but to start throwing in a heck of a lot of affection towards the dog and talking to him a little bit in a gentle, soothing manner. And I think he'd do the same with cats, whether they're out in the streets, whether they're cats on a village street of houses and they're just going out for a little stroll on their village street. He would, like me, I would certainly not hesitate but to end up stroking it whenever I would see one in those sort of circumstances. And I think David is very, very much the same in that matter, really. So it's not just heritage vintage things David loves, but he loves all classic cars and classic car running things, and anything old-fashioned and heritage, as I like anything old-fashioned and heritage too. Even before I met David, I've always liked vintage things, but David, since encountering David, he's really taught me to absolutely love and be throwing in my huge, utmost, bigger outlook of interest in all things vintage. And I was familiar of classic cars, but I wasn't terribly familiar of them and didn't have a large reverie towards them. But since encountering David, my reverie towards classic car running events, or classic cars in general, old-fashioned from years and years and years ago when they were built, my reverie towards them is only going to get larger and larger, especially when I get older. Well, sadly, especially the older I've gotten, the larger my reverie has been towards them. Most certainly indeed so, speaking of which. And it's always a pleasure encountering David, since he's my best friend. Indeed so. And we're certainly planning many more adventures in the years to come ahead. And I have to say, I'm quite looking forward to it, and most certainly looking forward to it. Indeed so. Oh, and I really am certainly, speaking of which, almost certainly looking forward to loads more adventurous times in mine and my best friend David Scott's future. Indeed so. That's if he's up to it, but obviously I think it's something he would want to think about first, in all duly pressed course, of course. If one could dare contemplate explaining things and all the rest of it. Yeah. But, with special channel representations for David Scott himself. David, absolute well done on over 420 subscribers, and utter thanks for being an excellent and profoundly wonderful friend. Your friendly attitude Your friendly personality and innate kindness is priceless and means a heck of a lot towards me, David. And well done on your recent videos. The recent videos I saw when you uploaded them, there was a significant increase in your subscribers. But just to say, speaking of David's subscription gain, I wouldn't have thought he'd gain over 420 subscribers by 2023. But speaking of his subscription popularity within YouTube, there is a period where he does not upload anything for quite a while, you know. And when he doesn't upload anything for a while, he doesn't get very many, he does not really have an increase very much, or sometimes an increase, but a very minor increase or so in the subscribers he gains. I mean, I'm certainly not trying to look down on him, but it's just a given fact I'm pointing out, you know. And also, and also, yes, and also, David did say to me he was planning on uploading some old videos of his. He said he had some old videos he needed to upload of some classic car, of some past events he attended, but which were old photographs, I think, either old photographs or old videos, but meaning to edit them in full-length videos and upload them onto his YouTube channel, which I think he was planning on doing in the winter or late autumn of 2022, but didn't quite get around to doing it. But it's completely okay, as I can understand why, because throughout the late autumn and throughout the winter of 2022, before the starting of the 2023 year proceedings, David was working on a rather interesting and priceless vintage organ known as the Marinucci. And when I first heard of the Marinucci, I did not have the remotest idea of what they were. But David, explained and all that, and goodness, it was of fascination learning about it. So it's mainly been the Marinucci work that's really held David back from uploading his some older videos which he was planning on uploading onto his YouTube channel. But it's okay, I would understand what the hold up. I'm sure when there are no events for, like, say, several weeks or so after the previous event we attend, or so, as a means of explanatory examples saying this, I'm sure he'll get around to uploading them. But one shall see, indeed. But yes, as the ending of the special channel representations of this video, an absolute profound and special congratulations to David, which is David aka David Scott aka Wheels aka David's Collective Videography. Well done, and utter thanks, David, for always your special friendly kindness of courteous sincerity towards me, and since we've encountered one another, David, our friendship is purely something that I hope will flourish happily in the years to come, and especially with the adventurous times we will have in the years to come and future years ahead. Decisively. Thanks all for watching, and thanks David if you are watching. Ta-ta, another time. Before I completely end this video, if I may say so for the time being, please do subscribe to David's channel, YouTubing channels of channeled contents, everybody. The link to his channel will be found in the description below. Special channel representations, David Scott. And many thanks, David. And don't forget to subscribe to David's channel. Ta-ta, thanks all for watching, and thanks David if you are watching. Ta-ta, another time.